As they touched the ground, he could smell the ravens and hear their hungry caws in the distance. "They're probably looking for me," she said. "You go on ahead." She had that fiery look in her eyes that he'd always loved. It was a bit odd, though. How easy she'd been to convince. It was what he'd gambled on, but he'd expected more of an argument. She'd always loved to argue. She considered it the fastest way to the truth. Maybe she'd long suspected the truth. Sometimes all it took was taking the bandages from your eyes. That must be it, he told himself.
That, or she actually is
Think of all the artisans he was creating employment for. Truly, he was a job creator.
Hero door or other place? Might other place have for profit? Well, an altar to start with. I did want... what did I want? I wanted this one. Too. But I would really like some more health, maybe. I'm so split in everything! Stamina there so I could dash along, but I want to dash through enemies. With shields also.
Cool.
Let's dash.
Wish I could do that.
You can! See? Whoop! And 4! We have enough now. For a void. Give it to me, baby! Should I try the hero door? Where's this leading? That's one of those platforms and now I can't get to the back anyway. Come! Okay, heal, please! Run around, healing. Okay, apparently if you hit the shield bearer from behind, you can still...
Not Zenobia. Hypatia, the kid's mother. Renato had never thought he'd date a librarian. He'd always figured himself for the barmaid type. But then, he'd never figured the library of Ubar would have comic books, or that Hypatia would know anything about them. He missed her.
Why are we thinking about her now? And you didn't even say you dated her before, you only was she was a great cook. I thought she was your maid, or something like that. And now she was a librarian and...
This was much easier than free climbing.
Yeah. And I didn't go through that hero gate now. But here is a workshop, which I would really much like. Because we got this one now. The Void Blade. Increase movement and attack speed. It costs energy though. But still. Ooh, looking fancy. What's this? Could I like activate the thing?
Could not have felt a little better.
Maybe I shouldn't risk that much. I'm not in that much hurry that I need to use energy to just move quickly around. Oh! Maybe I do that. I mean, it looks like he's buffed. So why don't I see anyone that's buffing around? Here! Quickness! Attack power and speed! I'm awesome!
If Zenobia had really turned, the war could soon be over. She could send orders to the fleet that would leave their defenses wide open. The rebels could sail right in and capture the Emperor. Victory, with not too many casualties.
Yeah. But what if she doesn't? Now when he tells about that so much, I'm worried about it. Maybe I did chose wrong. Maybe I should have taken her to the mountain instead.
He thought.
Another shrine, another workshop. Where do I go? We could go down here where we're definitely to a chest and another. That's the chest that gets. I went there last time. It was around here, I think, or some other time when I was here. Maybe not last time. So let's check. Well, there's another chest, but still the same deal. Not him! There we go. And what's in chest number 1? Oh, and water essence. Yes. Or I can go back to where I was. Or I can just take a platform. Oh, a void door! Fine. Oh, but first a chest, then the void door. No, I could just wait here. Because the engines seem to be charged by time, so just wait here forever and heal up to max, maybe. Or we can open here.
The mysterious sword from the east made you so fast you could catch a fly with your chopsticks. If that's what you really wanted.
Yeah, why would I want to eat a fly? I mean, maybe if I were a frog, but I'm not really. Is there more enemies here? I feel like they should. Yep, I know it. Oh, come on. Out of the way, please. And there we go. Well, I really need some health.
Renato had been to a dungeon once where all the chests had teeth and eyes. It had been a short visit.
Yeah, lots of mimics. They are really just annoying. Okay, which way to go? Where am I? I can go there, I can go here, and that's the way I went. Also, not there, because that's just. So, where then? Back, I guess, over here and up, maybe? Yeah. Should we try this one? I mean, that other chest take out some enemies, but I know also that lead the right way. But this should also lead the right way. Maybe? Who knows? Ooh, a firewall!
Firewalls only let you through if they think you're hot enough.
Well, I'm more than hot enough. I'm way too hot for you. Or any other firewall. Strange how I actually got the right way the first time around when I went there before. Not went to one of all these other random doors. Oh, what's this? A critical chance? Yeah. Which I forgot to break the pods, which probably had some health or whatever. Okay, let's see what we can have here in the form of jumps. We have physical, 2 and crit chance to deal double damage. But what is the shield break? If you hit cause shield grunts to drop their shields. Yes, please. Thank you. I really needed that. Like so needed. Okay, and be ready for the enemies that will come. Hi. Whoop. I thought it. Is it because I charged through? Whoop.
They caught their breath under a ruined arch. It's beautiful, she said. This was the library of Ubar, he said. Your father's ravens thought they had an ancient book. She nodded. Was she crying? This was exactly what I wanted, Renato thought. To turn her to our cause. So, why do I feel something is terribly wrong? Because nothing ever goes this smoothly, is why.
Do I have to fight her? No. Really not. I'm sorry, I tried this. Can I go against this one? And apparently this seems to be Uber, the place where we first met Peter. It seems I didn't realize that before, but what I say, it almost feels like this is the place. I don't know. Maybe it isn't.
Good thing Renato didn't have vertigo.
Yeah, certainly a good thing. Ah, here's the enemies. Hi there! Boom. Come on, counter, make sure to counter, otherwise we might be pretty screwed. trying to heal up as much as we can. There we go. Oh! Another scroll. Punish! Terrorize! Humiliate! The masses have been raising their fists, led by a handful of nobles with too much ambition. It is envy that the power that I seek is something they want for themselves. Are they just criminals who want to steal from us? There is but one punishment for such a crime. That. Make an example of their leaders. Execute anyone who dares following them. Or is it this fear that the sacrifice I have been making would extend to them? Is this a war for survival? Show them the true meaning of fear then. Strike them fast and strike them hard. Make them suffer. Burn everything they hold dear. Or is it pride that the meaning of those sacrifices would forever escape their comprehension? They want inclusion, a say in my decision. This arrogance cannot be allowed. Take those who surrendered to the salt mine. Let their lungs fill with corrosive dust. Let them betray one another for scraps of food. Let our children watch as they fall into savagery. End the rebellion without mercy. Punish, terrorize, humiliate. Emperor is in grim deterrence. War manifesto. Yay! No. I want to destroy the pots, not raid it. Okay? No! I was in midst. Should just stash for it instead. Yeah. Anything over here? Nope. Not really.
Smashing things was fun.
Yeah, it is. It really is fun. Ooh, a chest. Just what I always wanted. That one, yeah, nothing really, unless I want critical chance instead of one of the others. Wasn't this one I had to open the door? Oh. Okay, let's dash through them and then... There we go, away from them, explode each other, whatever, I don't care.
That had gone beautifully.
Yeah.
Where was a bard when you needed one?
Yeah. Where is a bard? Oh, I so wanna play the bard standing. Maybe I should play that as my next game after The Witcher. I don't know. I guess we're in the library now, it looks like. So the Emperor knew about this book here with Destinies and was looking for it, right? Because that's why they were after the books and Peter and all that. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, more of those. Hi. Bye. You're dead! Oh. He didn't even have the time to fire his eye beam, and still they deal a lot of damage. Oh. So damn annoying when they do. Oh, another. So... kill it. There we go. Well, just a few more left.
The eyes have had it.
There we go. Is that everyone? Yeah, I recognize this, but we're going backwards. Yeah. But that gate was still closed. And oh, there was a lever here that I missed. We probably could have avoided that place altogether. Just open the lever and gone down here. Oh, a nice one!
Long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Oh, go! Oh! Hate this! Balls. Holy shit! Heal! Out of the way, please! 0 life! And I'm still alive!
I guess now I find out what's next, he thought.
Did you say that? I had 0 life, 0 out of 125 or whatever, and I was still alive and kicking. That was something certainly. Go! 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 Out of the way, please! That Why are they all blue now without even there being an enchanter around? Go! Out! Block! Please! Counter as much as we can. Why is that warlock just doing nothing even? He's just standing there. Hi! Are you stuck?
It was all coming back to him. He wondered what he'd remember next.
Yeah. That's the door to that sacred staircase under the statue, but first, let's open the door. Because I'm chill enough for this place. Any health in it at all? Or is it just the chest? Ah, here we go. Wonderful. More
This
energy.
stone was incredibly valuable. Renato could sense it. Also, it still had its price tag.
Yeah, it's a treasure hunter one. What would that? Give me that treasure, but still I'm not sure I would want that. I like the ones here that help me fight actually, because at the moment I die pretty easily. If you didn't notice, anything else here where I can level up? Nope. Let's just go to the rebel base then. And hope she isn't betraying us. Please don't, Zenobia.
The council toads swarmed around Zenobia, shocked she was there, shocked she had changed sides. Then the walls exploded. He heard toads croaking, "Oh, the ravens!" Blackbirds were pouring through holes everywhere. "It's a trap!" cried the council speaker. In the confusion, he saw flashes of magic. Then Zenobia being hustled off by Imperial troops. So, she had betrayed him after all. Renato ran for his ship. The Farfarer flew into the clouds, barely losing the Imperial ravens pursuing him. The rebellion was lost, and he had lost it. There was nothing to do but find Zenobia and make her pay for her treachery. Oh, his heart ached. He still loved her. But he had trusted her, and he had been a fool. She would be back at the fleet, gloating with her mad, bloodthirsty father. For all Renato knew, she was helping him bring back the old lost gods back from their exile.
So what do we learn? A new truth about her, that even if she loves you, she will betray you. She loves her father more. I don't know. It's confusing here with all the truths and everything. Ooh, a void door. Wonderful.
Renato landed in the middle of the Imperial fleet. The rebels were losing badly. Without leadership, it was a slaughter. Renato felt strangely free, trying not to think about how he had lost the war, trying not to think about how he had loved Zenobia, blinded himself to her treachery. That's what it meant to be a hero, to keep on fighting after the most bitter of betrayals, to never know if you could trust anyone. Cats, what a waste of fur.
Oh, but I like cats. Oh, it's just the treasure gem, I guess. What does it say about it? Said to increase chance of rare loot, but rare loot? What is a rare loot then, either way? I'd rather keep the shield bearer. Let's see what we can find though. Is there a void? Nope. No void portal here. It's later on, I guess. Maybe. Hopefully. I mean, we did see it before, right? I'm not mad! I'm not going crazy, am I? Nope, there it is. Wonderful. Truly well. Oh. There. Open sesame!
What's behind door number 2?
It's a teleporter somewhere. To the most secret of treasures and awesomeness, right? Please. Let it be. Oh, and a level up. Now we can dash through shielded enemies! Yay! Now we only need more stamina also. Wait, did I have more skills? No. I didn't. I thought for a moment maybe I did. But I was wrong. So wrong. Energy, which I didn't need. Great.
Renato
Truly
remembered
great.
when he'd first stolen one of these.
Ah,
Good
okay.
times.
That gem is pretty good though. I'm on a ship! Or rather, I'm on a boat, motherfucker. I'm on a motherfucking boat, yeah? Yeah, nothing really. Guess we'll just go on the teleporters again. And see where we
What had
might end up.
happened to Lupino? Had the mad rabbit fled to safety? Or was he forlornly carrying on like the few rebels Renato could see here or there? Ugh, it didn't matter anymore. All there was slash and spin, parry and lunge, over and over as he fought his way across the fleet. All there was finding the girl he'd once loved, who had used his love against him and putting as big a hole in her heart as she'd left in his.
Yeah, I feel like that might be right. But it's a... Daughter, where is Lupino? What happened with him? I thought like maybe we changed away from
Renato
his
wondered
path.
if his future self had commissioned these poles.
Yeah, maybe. Would be something. And there we go. Pretty easy when every enemy was basically self-destruct. Full life, full energy, having all the sort. Things are going great. Except
There was
that
an
the girl we
inscription on the
loved
platform.
betrayed us.
Balaleka lessons, with an address.
There we go, yes, be sure to check the counter. I counted that one! Don't tell me I didn't because I so did, okay? Don't lie to me, game. Being like, no, you didn't press in that direction. I did, and I'm sticking to it. And again, these cannons we seem to have to pass through every time. We're coming to the last level here in the 5 chapters. I don't know, we just learned truth about Zenobia, right? Or something. But with Lupino, Skyripped, Iblistone, and her. But we only dealt with her. I mean, a little bit Lupino. Well, I mean, we're missing Lupino, he said that, so maybe we learn something about him like Lupino will flee at the heart of the moment. But, I don't know. There we go, wonderful. Go. There we go, we're using some energy, doing quick and why? Didn't he lose his shield? I have that ability now, so I just dash through and I guess I'm certain of it. I mean, we seem to kill him somehow there with dashing through. Maybe he doesn't lose his shield, maybe we just deal damage with it. Oh, and again, the Hawkeye statue. Hawkeye statue, I mean, it's a crow head statue gateway. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about any longer. Now it's time to meet our destiny.
And suddenly Zenobia was there, advancing a Lapino. So the Mad Rabbit had survived. Save me, or I'm done for! Screamed Lapino. Zenobia turned, showing her teeth in a smile. You're alive! Renato ran towards the witch. Lapino's the one who betrayed you, she shouted. He warned my father. Renato sank his sword into the witch before she could fool him again. She stared at him, heartbroken.
You know she loves you.
No! Lapino's the traitor.
Is he?
Then he felt a knife in his back.
Oh.
I'm afraid she's right, said the Mad Rabbit. Ain't I a stinker? Then the sun went out. And just like that, he was alive again, and back on the Farfarer, still fleeing burning Ubar. The book was still open before him. So, the book was a portal. It took you to the future, when your destinies would branch. He had failed and died 3 times, but he'd learned another true thing. Lapino was a traitor. Renato had suspected there was something wrong with the Mad Rabbit, but now he knew there was malice behind his goofiness.
Yeah. So, story 4, The Endless Moment. A hero who keeps on fighting even after the most bitter of betrayal. Now we only need to learn about the Sky Ripper, I guess. Which, well, we did a lot with the Sky Ripper in this story, and in this story, but apparently didn't count.
But he was starting to feel like he was getting the hang of this. There was a way through to victory. He could feel it. He just had to keep running the path of destinies. With that, the book fluttered back to the beginning, and he fell into it. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced, or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness.
I did that too.
And also,
yeah,
his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Well, he's a spy, so the Ravens won't actually hurt him. We need to learn, though, about the Sky Ripper.